Alligator versus crocodile. The truth about their differences. Ever wondered if that reptile is an alligator or a crocodile? These fascinating creatures often get mistaken for one another due to their similar appearances. However, there are distinct differences between them that can help you identify which is which. Let's dive into what sets them apart. Alligator versus crocodile. What's the difference? This is a question many people ask. Despite their similarities, alligators and crocodiles have unique traits that distinguish them. By understanding these differences, you can easily tell them apart next time you encounter one in the wild or at a zoo. Let's put them side by side and see the differences. When observed closely, several noticeable features emerge that help differentiate these reptiles. From their snouts to their skin texture, each characteristic provides a clue about whether you're looking at an alligator or a crocodile. Where in the world can you find them? Geographical distribution plays a key role in identifying these reptiles. Alligators and crocodiles inhabit different regions, making location a helpful factor in determining which one you are seeing. Knowing where they live can provide additional context for identification. Alligators are mostly found in the USA and China. These regions provide the freshwater habitats that alligators prefer. The American alligator is commonly seen in the southeastern United States, while the Chinese alligator is found in the Yangtze River Basin. Their limited geographical range helps narrow down identification. Crocodiles inhabit diverse regions across the globe, including parts of Africa, Australia, and the Americas. These formidable reptiles thrive in rivers, lakes, and coastal areas, seamlessly adapting to both freshwater and saltwater environments. Their wide distribution showcases their adaptability and resilience in various climatic conditions, making them a fascinating subject of study. One of the first noticeable differences between these two reptiles is their snout shape. Alligators have a U-shaped, broader snout, which is optimized for crushing prey. This distinctive feature not only aids in identifying them, but also plays a crucial role in their feeding habits, allowing them to tackle a diverse range of prey. Crocodiles, on the other hand, sport a V-shaped, narrower snout. This shape is more streamlined and suited for catching fish and other swift prey. The pointed snout of a crocodile not only helps in swift aquatic hunting, but also distinguishes them from their alligator counterparts at a glance. Next, let's talk about their teeth. The visibility of teeth when their mouths are closed is a key distinguishing characteristic. In alligators, only the upper teeth remain visible when their mouths are shut. This subtle yet telling detail helps differentiate between these often confused reptiles and adds to their unique charm. Crocodiles, conversely, show both upper and lower teeth when their mouths are closed. This feature gives crocodiles a more menacing appearance and provides a practical advantage in holding on to their prey. Observing these dental differences offers fascinating insights into the evolutionary paths and survival strategies of these ancient creatures. In alligators, when their mouths are closed, only the upper teeth are visible. This distinctive trait is due to the placement of their upper jaw, which overlaps the lower jaw. This unique dental structure helps distinguish alligators from crocodiles, making it easier for you to identify them at a glance. On the other hand, crocodiles display both upper and lower teeth when their mouths are shut. This is because their upper and lower jaws are nearly the same width. This feature gives crocodiles a more jagged, toothy appearance, which can be a key identifier in differentiating them from alligators. Their skin textures are another point of difference. Alligator skin is relatively smoother, featuring fewer but larger scales. This smoother texture makes their hides particularly valuable in the leather industry. The large scales give alligators a more polished appearance compared to their rough-skinned relatives. Crocodile skin is noticeably rougher and covered with more uniform, smaller scales. This rough texture can be felt immediately upon touch. The uniformity of the scales adds to the rugged look of crocodiles, setting them apart from the smoother-skinned alligators. Color is another distinguishing factor. Alligators tend to have darker skin, often appearing nearly black in specific lighting conditions. This darker hue helps them blend into murky waters and dense vegetation, providing them with a natural camouflage that aids in hunting and evasion. Color can be a helpful clue in distinguishing between alligators and crocodiles. Alligators tend to be darker, often appearing almost blackish. This darker hue helps them blend into the murky freshwater environments they prefer, providing effective camouflage from both predators and prey. In contrast, crocodiles generally display a lighter color, usually olive brown. This coloration allows them to blend seamlessly into their surroundings, especially in the brackish and saltwater habitats they often inhabit. Their lighter tones can help them remain less noticeable to potential threats and unsuspecting prey. Behavioral traits offer another method of identification. Alligators are typically less aggressive and more reclusive compared to their crocodile counterparts. They prefer to avoid confrontation and are often found basking quietly in the sun or submerged in freshwater swamps and marshes, away from human activity. On the other hand, crocodiles are known for being more aggressive and territorial. They do not shy away from defending their territory and can be more confrontational when approached. This aggressive nature makes them more dangerous and unpredictable, especially in regions where human and crocodile habitats overlap. Even their water preferences differ. Alligators favor freshwater environments like ponds, lakes, and rivers. Their preference for freshwater is due to their physiological makeup, which is less tolerant of saltwater. This preference often determines where they can be found geographically and influences their overall behavior. Alligators are generally less aggressive and more reclusive, often preferring to avoid human contact. They tend to inhabit freshwater environments like ponds, marshes, and rivers, and their behavior is more predictable. This reclusive nature makes them less of a threat compared to their crocodile counterparts. Crocodiles, on the other hand, are known for being more aggressive and territorial. They are often found in both freshwater and saltwater environments, such as estuaries and mangrove swamps. Their territorial nature can make them more dangerous, especially when they feel threatened or are protecting their habitat. Alligators prefer freshwater environments and rarely venture into saltwater. They are commonly found in lakes, rivers, and swamps. Their preference for freshwater habitats makes them easier to identify in regions where saltwater is prevalent, differentiating them from crocodiles. Crocodiles have a higher tolerance for saltwater, allowing them to inhabit diverse environments like coastal regions and saltwater lakes. Their ability to thrive in both freshwater and saltwater habitats gives them a wider geographical distribution, making them more adaptable to various ecosystems compared to alligators. Size is another distinguishing factor between these reptiles. Alligators are generally smaller, reaching lengths of 13 to 15 feet. Their smaller size makes them less intimidating and easier to manage in certain environments, distinguishing them from their often larger and more formidable crocodile relatives. Alligators, though impressive in size, are generally smaller than their crocodile counterparts. They typically reach lengths of 13 to 15 feet. This size makes them formidable predators, but still smaller than many crocodile species. Their relatively smaller size can influence their behavior and habitat preferences. Crocodiles, on the other hand, can grow significantly larger, often exceeding 20 feet. This immense size gives crocodiles a predatory edge in their environments. Their larger body size also contributes to their more aggressive and territorial nature, making them dominant forces in their habitats. When it comes to speed, alligators are surprisingly agile on land. They can reach speeds up to 11 miles per hour, allowing them to quickly move short distances. This land speed can be crucial for catching prey or escaping threats, adding to their survival toolkit. Crocodiles excel in water, swimming at speeds of up to 15 to 20 miles per hour. Their powerful tails and streamlined bodies make them excellent swimmers. This aquatic speed helps them ambush prey and navigate their often expansive and varied watery habitats with ease. Alligators and crocodiles both have impressive lifespans, though crocodiles tend to live longer. Alligators typically live up to 35, 50 years in the wild. This longevity allows them to establish territories and maintain stable populations in their environments over extended periods. Alligators and crocodiles have similar lifespans, with alligators typically living up to 35, 50 years in the wild. Their longevity can be attributed to their tough, armored bodies and relatively few natural predators once they reach adulthood. However, factors like habitat, environmental conditions, and human interference can impact their life expectancy. On the other hand, crocodiles can live significantly longer, with some reaching up to 70, 100 years. Their extended lifespan allows them to grow larger and more dominant in their ecosystems. These ancient reptiles benefit from a robust immune system and adaptability, which helps them thrive in various environments and withstand changing conditions. Both alligators and crocodiles have carnivorous diets, but their food preferences show some variation. Alligators primarily feed on fish, birds, and small mammals. They often hunt by ambush, using their powerful jaws to capture prey with a quick, forceful snap. Their diet is largely influenced by the availability of prey in their freshwater habitats. Crocodiles, however, have a more diverse diet, including larger mammals, fish, birds, and even other reptiles. They are opportunistic feeders and can adapt their diet based on what's available. This varied diet is partly due to their ability to thrive in both freshwater and saltwater environments, expanding their range of potential prey. Reproductive habits also differ between the two species. Alligators typically lay fewer eggs, usually in mound nests made of vegetation. This method provides insulation and protection for the developing embryos. Female alligators are known to be fiercely protective of their nests and young, ensuring ensuring a higher survival rate for their offspring. Alligators primarily consume fish, birds, and small mammals, relying on their powerful jaws to catch and crush prey. They often hunt by ambushing, lurking silently in the water before striking swiftly. Their diet can also include amphibians and occasionally insects, making them opportunistic feeders in their freshwater habitats. Crocodiles have a more varied diet, taking advantage of their larger size and stronger bite. They can hunt larger mammals like deer or wildebeests, alongside fish and birds. Their ability to tackle a broader range of prey, including carrion, makes them formidable predators in both freshwater and saltwater environments. Alligators lay fewer eggs, typically in mound nests constructed from vegetation and mud. The mother guards the nest fiercely, ensuring the eggs are protected from predators. Once hatched, baby alligators are often carried to the water in the mother's mouth, showcasing a surprising level of parental care. Crocodiles lay more eggs, often in nests made of mud or sand, depending on the species and location. The female guards the nest, but may exhibit less nurturing behavior than alligators. After hatching, young crocodiles fend for themselves more quickly, reflecting their generally more aggressive and independent nature. Now you know the differences. Like, subscribe and comment below with your favorite fact. Understanding these fascinating creatures enhances our appreciation of their roles in the ecosystem and highlights the importance of conservation efforts to protect both alligators and crocodiles in their natural habitats.